Ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing $1 million meth run with our great new contestant here, Mr. Winston Boat.
Woo! Let's go, Winston! Woo!
Your task has been sent. You know the rules of the game. Do you have any
yes.
comments before you start?
Yes, I do, cha-ching.
Okay, go ahead. What are they?
So, first of all, I want to say, I'm gonna prove every single motherfucker of you wrong. Everybody think I'm skunked, I'm old as fuck.
Ooh.
I'll show you that age comes before beauty, motherfucker.
Beautiful. And is there any family or anything out there that you would like to say hello to them before, we get started?
Yes, I would like to thank my 3 little babies back in Jamaica. Daddy's doing this for you.
Who are? Shut the fuck up. Start the run already, man.
Right, listen. Ignore the person in the crowd, all right? They're getting paid less for that.
Yo, shout
I
out,
know.
Gold Rush.
Sponsored by Gold Rush. Can we get a thank you for Gold Rush for sponsoring this event today? We're started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Right then, guys, welcome to today's $1 million meth run, sponsored by Gold Rush. My name is Denzel, aka The Face, and I am joined by my co-host today, who is going to introduce himself in a moment.
Hear ye. It is I, SK, Sparky Kane, aka Louis. We are here for the meth run. How are you feeling about this, Denzel?
Well, as we saw last week, Ved's performance was somewhat mediocre, with comms being absolutely terrible. Our analytics team has been adding up the odds of this one in regards to its completion, and I'll be honest, it's not looking great. Whereas Winston, the King Kong of Los Santos, is known to be an absolute demon on the streets with a deagle, unfortunately, his driving ability is somewhat questionable when it comes to these statistics.
Now, Denzel, do you see them turn into guns here?
We actually did have gunshots fired on the last run, but it wasn't until provocation by the officer that happened. So that was from Els and Patar on the last run.
Understood.
I do believe, the police force kind of allowed it because they were a bit concerned with the amount of force that was used quite early on into that run, with Ved being spiked 9 minutes into his run.
Okay, yeah, that does sound very CPD-ish. We see the sirens and lights going on here. Den Shiesty has entered the building. He is currently heading up north.
The 37 Alpha, the police have been
cars.
alerted. Suarez is on it. I think both police officers have assembled 2 teams. I think we currently have Team Suarez and Team Shiesty. Looking to secure the bag, secure the target, and by the name of target, that man is Mr. Winston Bolt. Winston popping a U-turn at the gas station and is going to potentially collide head-on with the oncoming police officers. Unfortunately, I think Mr. Bolt is slightly confused.
Shut the fuck up.
About the current situation.
The comms are already getting Larry. He's telling people to shut the fuck up right now. We're hearing live in the studio. Apologies for any viewers who aren't, used to swearing.
This is live. Yes,
don't want to hear that at home, but this is live.
Look, we do apologise.
Getting in the earpiece, Cruiser and Matt have officially been brought into the pursuit.
Okay, so Cruiser and Matt are both active in the pursuit right now.
Antov currently waiting at the gas station on Zancudo Freeway, and we have Tommy Cruiser sending it up the LS Freeway, about to head on the cops.
So Suarez knows. Suarez has actually spotted Mr. Bolt. Unfortunately now, Mr. Bolt needs to make the decision whether, this is going to be a very long ride for him. This is going to be a very, very long 20 minutes of Winston's life.
Of course.
He's going to do his best. He's not really sure what he's looking for himself. I know on the last run...
Oh, he's had a little collision. He's flipped. No, he's good. He's flipped. He has indeed flipped. Winston has indeed flipped the meth vehicle.
Okay, I do believe the officers may... I do believe potentially the officers may decide that I don't think that it's going to end here. I would like to think that it's not going to end here. They need to, the backup need to meet him right now. It is extremely far behind. Tommy Cruiser going to arrive on scene in about 4 or 5 seconds. Is he going to flip?
Oh, he is struggling to get the flip off. He's riding him. They are trying to make a...
He is currently... Now I believe Cruiser is stuck on top of Mr. Bolt. Oh, we have a problem here.
We are witnessing car reproduction live right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are having a real hard time.
I have never seen... I know we were commentating on how quick the run was completed by Jay, but I have never seen a run that has been ended at such pace. I do believe Winston is gonna...
We have a flip. We have a flip here. He's back on the move. We love to see it. Okay, that's the question.
Okay, we currently have Matthew Antol giving a repair kit to a police car.
To the police?
So he's called him in to assist Winston, and I believe Matt is actually... I'm not
I believe he might be the imposter.
I believe he may... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's police cooperation.
He does now have Air 1. I hear the
Yes, I do believe
He
I
has
can
now
hear
got
Air 1 in the sky. I think that is the least of Winston's worries right now.
Yeah.
I think the ground units are probably causing him a bit more of a problem than the units from the air.
I feel, to be honest, I feel the ground is just causing him most of the
Yeah, I just feel I think he needs... I'll be honest, this might not be everybody's opinion back home, but I think he needs to get everybody involved right now.
I do think that it would be time to bring in Patar and Adam to this method.
Yeah.
If I would... They have been called in. I can confirm they have been called in.
They have been called in. Perfect. So we have a... we're back. Is Adam still not called into the run?
I believe they have both been summoned.
So Adam and Patar have both been summoned.
Now Adam is, ignoring the call.
Yeah, it's still...
I will be fitting under 100 miles
we
an
maybe
hour.
didn't expect.
Yeah, I'm sure he's enjoying himself greatly as we are back at home with the laughter that this has provided us so far. I mean, actually explain what's going on. He's in a car full of meth. He's got Suarez chasing him, Den Shiesty chasing him, Air 1 chasing him. And he has to...
We say meth.
We cleaning products, so it's not that serious. But to him, I'm sure it is. The pressure's on.
It might be
I just caught a glimpse of him saying he is heading for the Winston special, which tends to be renamed within the Mandem to the...
Okay,
to
I want somebody to set up a Winston special. I'm gonna take
sentence.
The
Call that one.
Bollingbook special.
Tommy Cruiser has just calmed that Air 1 is down, which is incorrect information. I'm so sorry to butt in.
He has... Yeah, he has... And not only that, Jetty, thank you for this Air 1. Not only that, he didn't even ask for him to speak. So unfortunately here we have Matthew Antov delivering repair kits to the police officers, giving false information, and then we have Tommy Cruiser coming in with another potential sabotageable move here.
Here, Denzel, for the first time, a potential Mandem self-sacrifice. Something we haven't seen before.
No, I mean, even the last run... Oh, he's going for the Winston special. Sorry, we didn't even see that. It came out of nowhere. He's going to hit it. He's hit it. He's hit it perfectly! He's actually hit it! Unbelievably, but followed very closely by Suarez and Den Shiesty. Unfortunately, he nearly had on with another charger there. You can hear the panic in his voice when he's coming through now. He's forgetting the cha-chings, and he's just going to rinse and repeat at this point. He's back for the second time. Winston special. Oh, he's landed it perfectly again. But being Tommy Cruiser, Adam there with the M2 into the charger. There is no possibility of...
Has fumbled the special. There's only one man that can make that jump as clean as that. And there's a reason why it's called the special.
He's decided that it's time for maybe another Winston special. Is this what's going on here?
Is he going for a trio?
I think he's got them all a bit confused about what he was doing there. And I'll be honest, I don't think he knew what he was doing himself.
Winston is playing a very good tactic that we do see sometimes, where he doesn't know what he's doing, which means the enemy cannot predict his movement.
Exactly. It can be very hard to follow somebody that has no plan.
I'm tagging you in, Ved.
Oh, Ved has been tagged in.
Oh, so Ved wasn't actually tagged in originally.
Ved was spending most of his time where he usually is, which is the bench, which is unbelievable, to be quite honest.
It is actually quite a devious bit of equipment that can, if you look at the turns he's doing.
We're looking at is quite serious. Winston has indeed flipped the
Del
Freeway. This time, I don't see any leeway.
I really do not see.
Yeah, I'm flipped.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't see a point here.
Yeah, which part of the
Then Shiesty has drawn for a cigarette.
Onto the highway from the close to Cerebrus.
I think for Den Shiesty is quite.
Quick, don't let it be over.
Cruz is going for the flip. He has
Suarez gone for the spikes. He fumbled the spikes. He has fumbled the spikes. Suarez going for the spike special.
Something we don't see often is Suarez
I'm not sure whether I don't know whether that was Suarez or somebody. It looks very like him that was working for CPD. I'm not quite sure.
May have been if it was spikes, we would assume CPD.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think what we'll do is we won't watch that back. We'll just assume that maybe there's a different operating procedure, or maybe Suarez has spent the day with a different officer, you know what I mean?
Ride along with a CPD.
Exactly. That is the classic. Unfortunately, I think the car may be out.
Yeah, I'm out. I need a
Vehicle's out. He's not made it to Red Garage.
I think, you know, maybe.
Where's the best path?
Oh, Ved's gone for a devious pit to exit the scene.
Okay, Ved showing them that, you know, he is not to be messed with there. Adam with the M2, causing some serious grief to Suarez, as he normally does.
Without a doubt. Suarez is looking to be getting just...
Yeah, I feel there is, with no doubt that Suarez now knows that is Adam Mr. Barbara in that vehicle. As you can see him jumping out with the spikes in return to the continuous ramming. Just to mention here, we currently have Patar being followed in his Rolls Royce, claiming to have 6 cops on him. Mr.
Has 0 units.
I don't believe he's got any cops on him. I actually think he's
This is a spanner in the works we're faced with here.
Brings me to a quick little interjection from our sponsor today. Not sure if you are aware, but this $1 million Meth Run Challenge is actually sponsored by Gold Rush.
You guys ever gold pan? And you think to yourself, this water feels really nice. This water feels so nice. So nice and cool against my arms, against my hands. Gripping the pan really, really tightly, you know what I mean? Giving that good grip, you know? The good grip on there.
If you have any gold, you have any nuggets that you want to sell, please make sure you call our Gold Rush representatives that are available in the city every single day. Cha-ching. Yeah, I think maybe, you know, he just doesn't see the need for his services maybe during this run. Maybe he's,
Antov has tackled his vehicle and it's now crushed him. Matthew Antov has been crushed by his vehicle.
Unfortunately, this is the day that we say, you know, farewell to Mr. Antov, as he has...
Antov has been crushed by a 2-ton BMW M3.
And just to note that he managed to do it to himself, guys. It wasn't an accident.
No one else was present. It was just him.
I'm gonna have to rename the Winston Special. I feel like he's actually hitting the Winston Special again. Sources just in.
He's sending it. Oh, this is not a good look. Oh, he's not dived.
The car is out. The car is out. The car is out.
The vehicle is out from the Special.
He needs to get in Adam's car. He needs to get in another car. He's in Mr. Cruz's vehicle. He has been tased, but the door has held him in. Suarez on foot there with the tase. They are still now following Mr. Cruiser, who does appear to have instantly VCB'd. But no, Air 1 still has eyes. I repeat, Air 1 still has eyes. Cha-ching. Casterman is...
still have Air 1.
Yeah, Casterman is looking for this cash, you know. They do call him Casterman, but, you know, today he's thinking he wants to become the Cashterman, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Well said, well said.
Okay,
he's going in the tunnel.
We can blast him here.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Okay,
Air 1 is practically landed in the tunnel.
Look at that superior flying there.
Now's your chance.
Shut the fuck up, Winston.
Oh, Cruiser! Cruiser!
Winston to shut the fuck up on his Meth run, might I add.
Is Winston going to demand Cruiser out of the vehicle? So Verdi, Verdi's actually calling. Is that Georgia?
Oh, he's.
Verdi's checked out of the challenge.
The Georgia audio here. Let's get the audio.
Let's get the audio.
Silence in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how long has it been?
Since last storm.
Wait, so it takes you how many runs? We're doing a $1 million meth run.
So is this Ved checking out of the challenge?
What?
Come on, Denzel. I must add here. Am I the only one in the studio with my toes curled up?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard less awkward conversations between myself and a funeral director. I'll be honest.
Yes, yeah. I believe the dead person and the funeral director may have had a better discussion than what we are witnessing.
Yes. They think they're out with no Air 1.
They believe they don't have Air 1. That is a crucial error.
Yeah, Cruiser has spotted it. Winston thinks they don't. Den is extremely close. I do not think it will be. Well, Den is fully centered.
One second.
Den has made a critical.
It's breaking off.
Yeah. They are actually VCB.
We are VCB. We are going Sonora.
So Den took a wrong turn there. He didn't follow them towards the city.
I told you guys to head to Palomino. Why you keep
Air 1 went for a refuel. Air 1 went for a refuel there.
Matthew, can you explain
if you notice,
something?
it's red fuel now.
Why you keep asking me what to do?
Is there any way? There is no way here that he regains eyes. There is absolutely no way here that he regains eyes.
This is not something that we anticipated.
The car is behind the police car.
Heading southbound.
Oh my goodness.
They are passing
They are about
Den.
to pull out onto each other.
They are going to merge into the same lane of traffic. Den is actually ahead. He needs to keep the momentum. He needs to keep going.
Yeah, he's still on.
Or he is going to.
Cruise is taking the off ramp. He might be good.
We still have Air 1, so we're taking loops, and
they believe they still have Air 1.
Road, going southbound.
They do still have Air 1. We have Suarez, who is actually out of fuel. Correction, not out.
He's trying to roll to Harmony. He's rolling to Harmony gas station.
I need you to push me to the gas station. Push me to the gas station.
No! Den Shiesty is also out of fuel. Both of the lead cars.
We have a multi-fuel outage here. This is something we have never seen on the show.
The budget, unfortunately, must be extremely low. We currently have both of the lead interceptors run out of fuel.
This is unbelievable.
Rolling to a gas station, and also Air 1 going for the refuel.
Bear in mind, Air 1 also has not yet had lunch.
Exactly.
Which also shows the lack of funding behind the company.
So guys, if you are listening at home today, please make sure you appreciate your local law enforcement workers, because they do it on a budget.
Exactly.
We see here the customer refueling Air 1 at approximately 50% refueled. I mean, that might be a bit of give or take.
They are VCB.
Cruiser and Winston have VCB'd. Right.
Yeah, tell him to,
so Adam is trying to get.
No, don't. Where are you?
We
say colorful garage.
Colorful garage.
Adam is snitching now.
Adam is trying to.
Yeah. Rainbow garage.
Adam is trying to get the cops back on him. Winston's still following through with the ka-chings 1 hour into the chase.
At Rainbow Garage. We're at Rainbow Garage.
Ben Shiesty at MRPD now. Is he calling off? It looks like he is calling it off.
Good chat.
Ben Shiesty has fallen back to PD. He's no longer involved in the chase.
We do believe
right?
This might be
No, not really.
a VCB.
Hello. Here he is, the man himself, Den Shiesty. Great performance on the chase there. I was unfortunate about the lack of fuel at the end.
Yeah,
just wondered if you had anything to add. We had a couple questions for you if you got some time.
Yeah, so just out of curiosity, so we were just wondering, obviously, about 40 seconds into the meth run, as you'll notice, the meth car was flipped. We saw you stand out of the vehicle, start smoking a cigarette. What was the significance of that? What did that mean? What were you trying to portray there to the driver of that meth car?
What we're trying to portray is that we're out there. Us SRE drivers, we're very cool, calm, collected individuals, and we didn't really have to try too hard to get that vehicle. We could have taken that vehicle right then and there, but we decided to give them a chance to see what else their offensive had.
Okay, perfect. So was there at any point today during the $1 million meth run challenge that you did think that you were going to lose that meth car? Be honest with us today.
Multiple times I did believe we were going to lose it. I felt like, we underestimated Mr. Bolt. And I felt like that underestimation against the opponent, I felt like we could have lost them with any little turns, to be honest with you. Very little turns.
Well, I have a question for you here as well, then. Obviously, very early on, we saw Winston end up on his roof. He flipped over. And there was some leeway given there. What was going through your mind when you saw him flipped?
When I saw him flip, it was like, you know what? Let's give this guy a chance. He's a rookie in this driving situation during the meth run. Felt like it was time for him to get a chance to prove himself for MDM. And I felt like we did the right thing by not going too hard on him right off the bat.
Yeah, we respected that. We saw that here live. We thought that was a nice move.
Just one more question before we obviously let you go and get back to the police in the streets of Los Santos. We have seen today that you have driven your car to the point of no more. There was no gas left in the tank. Right. The same with Officer Suarez and the same with Casterman in Air 1. Is there an issue with police funding that does not allow your vehicles to maintain fuel, or is that something that you were just that dedicated to the chase?
It was a bit of both. Sorry for cutting you off there, sir. It was a bit of both. I felt like with the Cerberus, the defunding that's going on with the Cerberus company and the Unified Police Department, we are taking a little bit of a hit of a budget cut, especially Cerberus in itself. And it was just the integrity of trying to get this chase closed out. The opponents gave us a good battle, and they had their heads on straight, and we tried our best, but we did come out with the meth car at the end.
Okay, perfect.
Like I
say, Mr. Shice, we appreciate you. This run is actually sponsored by Gold Rush, so if we could just get a cha-ching from yourself to end this call off, and like I say, thank you very much for participation. And we'll see you on the next one.
Alrighty, you guys take care. Okay. Woo, boy, let's go!
We have the man himself, Winston, in the building. Winston, how are you feeling?
Hello there, Mr. Bolt. How are you doing? Welcome to the studio.
Lovely, man. We loved watching it. It was great. We want to get some of your thoughts. We've got some questions
did you watch it? Did you watch it from the POV? Did you see what was going on?
We saw every single angle. There is nothing. Patar is currently.
Let's conduct the interview. We'll come back to Patar. He is injecting heroin currently.
He's injecting heroin?
He's pulled a gun out. Hold on. Okay, continue. Sorry about that, Winston. I have a question for you. Obviously, off the bat, you hit a small flip. Little flip up in Sandy. I want to know what was going through your head at that moment when the car was flipped and you were seeing upside down. What was the thought process?
If you want me to be honest with you, brother, completely honest, my brain froze going into the turn, and when my brain unfreeze, I'm on my roof.
Okay.
Right, okay. So you're saying it was kind of like an outer-body experience.
Yeah. Yes,
it wasn't,
100%.
The adrenaline was flowing. The cleaning products, were in the back of the car.
Yeah.
The lights were flashing, and it just everything was different. Just another quick question. So we saw the order in which you brought people in. We actually saw you bring in Mr. Antov very, very early. But we also saw you relegate him.
Send him to the bench
mid-run.
I wanted to.
Can you explain why that was? Can you explain why you would have relegated him if it was a possibility?
Because of him, he have a tendency. He's very young to start with, so I don't think it's personal. I think it's just sometimes his SPS brain takes the overhand. I don't think he can control it. But when he gets into the mood, especially when it's somebody he can do that to, he definitely will. And I feel like he wasn't completely 100% serious. You feel me?
Okay.
I could tell him what to do, and after not even 30, after 5 seconds, he will ask me, what do you want us to do? Where do you want me? Like adding extra stress to me, even though I've been calling out what I want him to do.
We have sources that we obviously were watching all points of view.
All of them.
And obviously what you are saying here does ring true in certain aspects, because 30 seconds after you being reflipped, we witnessed Mr. Antov giving repair kits to police officers.
Oh, we did.
No
He
shot.
handed a repair kit to Tracy
No shot.
Martel. And she repaired with the repair kit he handed. Not only this, but I must add, just to let you know, Ved Jiggy Jogaloo, mid-chase, took a phone call to Georgia. It did happen.
No shot.
It happened.
There was, you know, there was numerous times in which, you know, you could have potentially lost the vehicle.
I got to say something.
Go on, Winston.
I did terrible. That's during my years in Los Santos, that must have been one of my biggest failures.
No, Winston.
But but listen up. I'm coming to the point.
Okay.
The thing is, it's not a skill thing. It's just a thing of first not knowing how the thing works. Like, I'm not certain where I need to go, what I need to do, and how it works. Like, after doing it 1 or 2 times, you know the drill. You know when you can expect the interference to show up. You can expect what you know what's coming for you. When you have no fucking idea, you have that in the back of your mind. You need to figure out how to lose Air 1. You need to lose the air vehicles, the ground units, I mean. You also need to tell everybody what to do. You need to keep saying cha-ching. It was just a lot at the same time to
just a quick one. I hear you do mention cha-ching, and that is just a quick shout out to our sponsors, which were Gold Rush, once again for the $1 Million Meth Run Challenge. We are very grateful that we were able to provide you this event. Obviously, you say the mechanics are what threw you off. We saw, you know, you showed us quite early on how of a nice-natured person you are, and how you never want to take too much. You know, you're always willing to take just what you need and give. We saw that when you only took 2 bottles of the cleaning product. You know, we saw that you didn't want to take the full 10 bottles. You know, we were aware of that, and that is because of your nature. You know.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Since I didn't receive an email, so every time he told me to do something, and I went there to do it, I always got an update. So taking 1, taking 2, and I still didn't get an update. So I went back and checked. Maybe I need to do it a few times so he gives me something else. But after doing it a couple of times, he then told me what to do next.
I have some last-minute information for you, Winston. Okay.
Wow. More drama.
During your chase,
yes,
there was multiple times where the police were tipped off to your location by none other than Adam Ababwa.
You're lying to me.
So there may have been a reason why he was so irate when you left the Rainbow Garage as early as you did, due to numerous units on the way to that location after being tipped off.
Cherry on the top, the tar did fall off the chase to pick up heroin mid-chase and told you he had 6 units on him when he did not.
That is amazing.
It is also quite funny that at the end of that run, we heard you make a comment and come to the conclusion that you would have been better doing the run on your own.
100%. I would have been better doing the run alone.
Obviously,
100%.
with everything that we have told you now, do you still obviously do you believe that? And
yes.
Do you believe fully that you would have performed better without, I suppose, the interference of?
And why is that also?
You
know, give us a reason as to why.
Yes, I will tell you. When you get older, you start to know in yourself. You know, I'm 36 years old. I'm approaching 60, right? But this failure, I know what this is. I have this in life. Once you get older, you get to know yourself. So I know this about myself. I cannot, for example, play a video game and on my second monitor watch a game going on of League of Legends. I can't do that. It's impossible. I either focus on my game or I watch the fucking game. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Same thing here, brother. If I'm alone, I can concentrate and focus 100%. I tunnel vision and I always succeed. My tunnel vision is extreme, man. Extreme. So when it comes to having a lot of fucking balls in the air and trying to catch them all at once, losing Air 1, losing the ground units, telling everybody what to do, who to tag in, remember to say cha-ching, remember how does the Meth run one, all those things together, if I were on my ones, I would just focus on losing them and losing them when Air 1 is gone. I wouldn't have to count on anybody to tell me when Air 1 is gone. I need to keep track of it myself. You feel me? I felt like they gave me the information of Air 1 2 or 3 times way too late, but that's on me not telling them too. I told them to go repair it and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm rusty when it comes to telling people what to do because I've been following for so long.
You know what, Winston, above everything, we appreciate you. You killed it, you know, you did what you did. Doesn't matter how you feel you performed. You didn't go to prison. You know, you came out the other side and you're here, you're alive. It was a great effort.
Yeah, and unlike to that, like I say, the amount of entertainment that you provided us and the people at home, you know, it was unmatched. You know, this run surpassed the last one. You know, it was everything that we wanted to see. And sometimes succeeding isn't necessarily, you know, the best outcome. You know, you learn a lot, and you know, I'm sure we will see you again, Winston, for the million
I will adapt, and I will try to widen my vision and not tunnel so much next time. If there is a next one, I'm not going to participate because of how it went, but anyway, in case. So yeah,
thank you so much for coming on the show, Winston.
Thank you very much, Winston.
Thank you for taking your time. Thank you. I love your show, by the way. I watch every Friday, brother. Me and my family, we sit in the car. Oh, it's getting out the podcast. Oh shit, they're gonna interview somebody who's dumb fuck failed now. So and now I'm on it. I'm feeling, hello mama, hello father, all blessed, cool, you know, okay.
Yeah,
no problem. We're happy to give you the platform. You take care, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I love you. I love you so much, so much. So keep doing what you do. We all love you.
Love you too, brother.
Thank you,
Take
Winston.
care.
Thank you, Winston. Fucking hell, that was a bit much.